Let's go ahead and handle the Mets today, alright? As far as I'm concerned, the most difficult part of this series is over. We already took game 1, making our late inning comeback against DeGrom, and it doesn't get much more difficult than that. If we can do that, we can wrap this series up in this episode. 2 games. Now, it dawned on me when I was editing the last episode that I really didn't even talk about the kind of seasons any of these Mets players had. I just kind of looked at their ratings. So if you guys care, we're just going to give a quick little look at these guys' actual seasons, like how they did, and not just their ratings. So like just quickly skimming through these here, they were a very patient team. A lot of discrepancy between a lot of the on-base percentage and average. I feel like to me that's a good indicator of how patient a team is, just like seeing what that difference is between a batting average and an on-base, and like everybody seemed to have a way higher on-base percentage. A lot of power on this team too. I mean, Dominic Smith 29 homers, Pete 44, Conforto 29, and a bunch of other guys, you know, with 20s, somewhere in the low to mid 20s. They're bench guys here. It's just more of the same, honestly. They're not quite as good overall players, obviously, but like they're all patient too. And then if we want to look at that pitching, we already kind of looked at DeGrom's season. It was ridiculous. But here's Syndergaard. He was good, but not unhittable. And then the rest of their guys, man, Carrasco, he didn't have a very good year. This is DeGrom again, but then Stroman, he didn't have a crazy year. And then this David Peterson, they must have called him up near the end, and he was horrible. So I hope we face him. But then their bullpen, they were kind of solid for the most part. Taijuan Walker, he seemed to be the guy who got replaced by that David Peterson, but he had not a great year, but probably better than David Peterson was those last 6 starts he had. And then this Sean Reed-Foley, he didn't even pitch, so I don't know what's going on there. But then Dellin, I mean, we got a taste of him in game 1. Couldn't hit him, and he had a really good year, so that makes sense. Even this Robert Gesellman or Selman, I don't know how it's pronounced, but he was solid out of the pen. And then, you know, you keep going through a lot of guys that are solid, but then you get to, we already kind of talked about, it was these 3 guys here, Diaz, May, and Lugo, were like the only 3 guys out of their bullpen before I realized they had Dellin that I was worried about, and all 3 of these guys kind of had really good years. 34 holds for Diaz, 56 strikeouts in 43 innings. And I mean, it looks like the only way to score off of him was hitting a home run. And then Trevor May, he was pretty good too. He didn't pitch much though. Again, I don't really understand why, because there's no injuries in March to October, but in the little he did pitch, he was pretty solid. But he's got that pitch mix. And then Seth Lugo, 57 saves. I don't know who led the league, but if it wasn't Seth Lugo, I don't want to face whoever it was later. But yeah, we're ready to get into this game here. I plan on playing 2 games today, and hopefully those 2 games will be enough for us to take this division series. So we got a 2-0 lead here that we're going to load into. They have 2 on, 1 out here in the 6th. It looks like Pete's batting. All we got to do is get these 2 outs, and then it's just a 2-0 lead we came into. But we got to get through the inning first, and Pete Alonso is not going to make that easy. All right, so far in this one, we got a homer from Yelich, already his 2nd in the postseason here. And it looks like an RBI double from Segura, and that's pretty much it. Woodruff throwing 5 1/3 scoreless so far with 8 strikeouts, but he's got a kind of sticky situation here. We just got to get Pete. Just get him grounding into a double play. First pitch here. Then we can breathe easy. Well, dang, Pete's being patient here. Oh, he did. The one pitch that I didn't think he was going to swing at, he did, and we got an out on it. All right, perfect. Oh, that did not get far enough inside, but Shaw snags it. Wow, I didn't even miss my spot there. It was just ending up in the most unlucky spot within that shaded region. But we get out of it. Now, like I said, it's just a 2-0 lead. We can coast to the end. Oh man, I timed that up. I thought I was way out in front of that, but I was actually slightly late. There's that outlier sinker, man. He got that one. I don't know what I'm looking at there. That wasn't even really close. Oh, he got me again, dude. I almost pressed X on that. I was ready, but that sinker is just nasty. Broke it back over inside. Alright, well, the hope is that I can get one more good inning here out of Woodruff. He gets us through the 7th, and then we just go to Williams and Hader. There we go. Nice lazy pop-up. Yelich is not locking in. There we go. Had me worried for a second. Oh, we get a weak dribbler. Come on, Shaw. This is kind of tough. He doesn't have much speed. There we go. Ooh, he got around on that 2-seam, but he didn't hit it hard enough. Good job from Woodruff. It'd be tempting to leave him in, see how far he can go. But unless we put up like 4 or more, he's probably done for the day. Hey, there we go. Turn around that fastball right down the pipe there for a base hit. Ah, that was a very hittable fastball there too. All right, come on, Shaw. I'm feeling it. He's gonna destroy one. He's gonna hit that car. Oh, he went for it. He was aiming for it. I almost got that. Late side of good strikes again. And I couldn't get around on that. That was just a bad swing throughout. Kind of meant to check swing, but I don't know. That was just bad anyway. Alright, well, I'm going to kind of amend the plan a little bit here. We're not going to go Williams and Hader, because I forgot how many lefty bats they have in this lineup, especially in this spot. But they just pinch hit for Syndergaard with Guillorme, a lefty. So I'm going to bring in Hader now to face Guillorme, McNeil, and Nimmo. And then, depending on how quickly he can get through this inning, I might leave him in to hit next inning so that he can face Dom Smith. Because I think that would be, if we sit him down 1, 2, 3 here, who we'd be facing in the 9th. So hopefully Hader can give us 2 innings here. He's not quite at full energy. God, dude, we gotta get a swing and miss here. We can't have these at-bats being extended. There we go. Few more pitches than I would have liked. Get it? Get the play, Shaw. Dude, he's been an anchor over there at third today. Wow. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Not quite an Andrew Chafin 5-pitch 1, 2, 3 inning, but hopefully Hader's got enough to come back out in the 9th. Let's add some insurance, though, so we don't even really have to worry about it. That was a good swing, actually. Just didn't go where we needed it to go. Alright. At least it was a 4-pitch strikeout instead of 3. Made him throw 1 extra pitch. And another good swing from Wong, dude. That's both at-bats for him that I've swung at the first pitch and made a decent swing, and it's just a flyout. Alright, so we at least need Hader to get through this first one, but I'm pretty sure Pete, after Smith, is worse against lefties too, so if we can just finish this inning with Hader, get a nice little 2-inning save, that would be ideal. God, not what we need, Josh. Not a 3-1 count. Alright, just swing the bat here, man. Please, be late. That works. Don't always need the strikeout. Alright, so yeah, Pete is 100% worse against lefties. He's got 15 less contact and 3 less power. And then we got Conforto after this too. So yeah, Hader, buddy. Need you for 2 more. Oh, that's big. He's slow, so we got time. Come on, Shaw. Nice, beat him by a step. What did I say about Shaw at third base, though, man? He is just having a game here. All right, we got 2 strikes on Conforto. And the slider gets him. Narvaez hangs on to the foul tip. 6 up, 6 down for Josh Hader. We get the shutout in game 2. All right, and hopefully the day off here while we go to New York for game 3 will reset Hader's energy, because we're going to need him. With all these lefty bats in their lineup, we're going to need him again right away. Alright, what's the situation? This is it. Win to advance to NLCS. Get the sweep. It's tied 0-0 in the 8th. So we can't just rely on a lead that already exists like last game. We got to put up a run this time. And it's pretty late into this one. None of the other division series have finished up yet, but the Dodgers got a 2-1 lead on St. Louis, and then both the AL division series the teams have a 2-0 lead. All right, let's go ahead. Let's hop into it. Gotta be ready here. Kolten Wong leading off with our leadoff hitter.
They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them.
This has been a complete pitching series so far. We've scored 5 runs total. They've only scored 2. And now it's 0-0 in the 8th in this one. I can't miss that. Nope, can't miss that one. That's not even that fast of a fastball. I gotta turn on it. Alright, well, checking the bullpen here. Hader did get some energy back, but he's nowhere near full. Should have enough to give us an inning if we save him for a save situation, though. No, Baez. I completely check swung on that. I barely even pressed the button, and he just sold out for it. Look at that. Oh, no. Did I get under that? That was the pitch. Yelich? Did we get him? Oh, no. How did I not get enough of that, man? I got around on it. PCI was on it. Oh, that's got to be hit harder. Alright, well, I guess we might as well stick with Burns then. He's only got 81 pitches in the 8th here. He's got a lot of energy. And we're at the part of their lineup that's not crazy against righties, but Lindor is going to start him out with a hit. And of course, what else would happen? After such a great swing I made with Yelich that turns into nothing, he gets that kind of a swing. I say he like I'm playing against someone online. It feels like it with that kind of hit. Alright, come on, Burns. What are we doing? There we go. Look at that one. Man, we talked about how disciplined this Mets team was at the start, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. These first 2 games, they're just taking so many borderline pitches. That's a strike. Oh, he's stealing? And he dropped the ball. Narvaez, buddy. We had him. 56 speed. Lindor he isn't as fast as he thinks he is. Look at this. They're just taking everything. Finally, we get the call. Perfect. Oh, that was not the right pitch. That just wasn't. Wow. I kind of can't believe this. We faced 3 hitters, but really all these pitches that have been thrown are from the last 2. Alright, well, we're getting to that part of the lineup where they got all the righty mashers. So, out goes Burns, here comes Chafin. It's a shame that had to go that way, man. I was making so many good pitches. Lindor shouldn't have even... Not only should Lindor have not been on first because of that dumb hit, he shouldn't have gotten to second because of Narvaez dropping the ball on the steal. Talk about a run that shouldn't have scored. I was so caught up by it that I didn't even bother mentioning that, you know, classic Chafin, a 1-pitch double play to get us out of it. But it's the 9th, and we're down. We got to put up a run on probably what was the best closer in the league. Dude, no. That's too... No. Thank you. We got a call. Jesus Christ, man. That slider is wicked. That's technically a hanger, but with how sharp that break was, I had no chance. Lean into it, Omar. What are you doing? Seriously, dude. All you had to do is stay in there and it hits you. We got a base runner. And now we strike out because of a literal perfect pitch. Who's going to swing at that? That's a backdoor slider right on the edge, high in the zone. How do you pull the trigger on that? Wow, dude. Just wow. The Mets were not losing this game no matter what I did. They took every borderline pitch, the whole Lindor situation that still baffles me, and then both Carrasco and Lugo there in the end were just throwing nothing but perfect pitches. Everything was exactly where it needed to be. Well, hey, that's why it was big to have that 2-0 series lead. We got 2 more chances to close it out. Honestly, at the end of the day, that loss doesn't even really matter. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried about our offense. We're looking like the Brewers looked in real life in the division series. Alright, let's see how this is going to work for Game 4 then. What kind of situation are we going to get ourselves thrown into here? Are we going to have to make a comeback or something? I kind of feel like we're going to have to make a comeback. Nope. It's going to be tied again 0-0. Sixth inning, we got 2 on, but also 2 out. But I said we're going to play 2, so we're going to save that for the next one. It's going to be a little bit longer of a game, I would assume, so not going to try and fit it in this one. Man, I was really hoping to just go ahead and sweep the Mets. I didn't want to extend this series any longer than it needed to go. But we'll make sure to come back in the next one and handle business. So guys, make sure if you like this one, hit that like button for me. Always helps when you guys hit the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too if you're not already. We got the rest of the postseason to get through with this Brewers team. But that does do it for this one, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you for the next one.